Alright, no idea if OBS is working this time. It keeps kind of glitching out and making my stream scheduled. Alright, cool. Looks like we're live now. I'm not sure how long we're going to be sticking around on stream. I've already been... Hold on. Just have my volume on. I'm watching myself on stream too. So yeah, I'm not sure how long we're going to be on here. We've been working all day already. Got the new camera. Hope you guys can see that. Pretty cool. Shout out to my guy Tommy that showed me this. But yeah, let's jump in because we made a lot of progress on this Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. We're getting closer and closer every single day to releasing this thing. So let me go ahead and show you guys kind of what we have been building here. Working on something else in the background too, so that's always fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and I've been making test folders, been following along the progress a little bit. Let me delete this. Alright, that's good. So now we got the test folders. I'm gonna go ahead, highlight this, and I can't remember if I was working on this last night on my Mac or my thing. So why don't we just restart the plugin itself? We'll go ahead and manage this. We're going to delete. Okay, import from manifest. Plugins, my plugins, PNG, boom, manifest. I want to also boot up that folder as well. I'm not sure if YouTube's going to play nice or not with me on this stream because I restarted it so many times, so it could literally just be me streaming to myself on here. I guess we'll have to find out. I might even change the name or something so that way sometimes when you create a YouTube video and give it the same name, YouTube doesn't like that very much. Hey, what's going on? Okay, we got somebody else in here. We're still continuing on from our Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Feel free to pop your head in the chat, come say hi. We've made a lot of progress with this last night. So we pretty much got the PNGs down for the most part. I figured out what was breaking that logic. And when I say figured it out, I mean I actually was tooling around in DaVinci and was like, hey, this doesn't look right. And then just kind of fed that to Claude. But yeah, so let me show you guys what we've got going on so far because we're pretty much at the end of this thing. I mean, we just got to get the text going, and then I think we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. There's one other thing that I spotted that we could also start tweaking. But yeah, this is looking pretty good overall, so let me show you. So we got this design. We got two designs that we'll bring in real quick and just kind of test out here. Export selected. Just go through the process that we usually go through. Like I said before, I love talking with you guys. It's what keeps the vibes going in here. So feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what's up. Let me know if you got something going on, what you're working on. If not, feel free to just sit back and watch. That's cool too. Also, my mic volume was pretty low today. So if it I was adjusting that. So if it's too loud, let me know that too, because that's always good to know. It was like bugging out today. I'm not really sure why. It was like so low you couldn't even hear it. Extract. I'm just doing some stuff on the other screen. I'm basically just extracting the file right now. Nothing different than we've been doing before. You know, we're just fiddling around with this thing until we get a working progress. Till we get a working product. Put a lot of work into this tool, so we're going to keep going at it till we get it. Just copying the path real quick. Put that in here. Boom. I think I'm going to get rid of some of these methods. I'll go through this in a minute, but I want to get your guys' opinions on this too. So I had like manual export settings in here that Claude put in here. I don't think we're going to do anything with these, so I'm probably going to delete these. Might save this comp one. We'll see if we can get that working or not. Might be more complicated than it's worth. So, yeah, might just rip these 3 out of here, or 4, and then maybe save this or something. But, anyways, let me show you what we got so far. So, this is all the work with the PNGs. Excuse me. Alright, let's see if it is even going to come in correctly right now. We might need to reload it or something. Yeah, it looks like it might need a reload. I've been noticing that this glitch happens from time to time with the loaders. It doesn't want to load the accurate path. Kusha, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing, brother? What are you working on? What do you got going on? If you ever haven't been following along, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It's kind of like Overlord for After Effects, except this is for DaVinci Resolve. You know, the coolest editing software, for sure. So it looks like it's kind of bugging out a little bit right now. Let me see if that's something. You built your own chatbot? Interesting. Okay, yeah. Hit me up on Discord, man. Send that to me. Let me see what you got. My Discord's just literally my my name on here, except with a dot in the front. So .Rob Creates. I'd love to check it out, dude. Alright, maybe I put something in wrong here, so we're just going to give this a full restart. Do test 9. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't get a lot of links here or anything, man. So just send it to me on Discord if you can, or on Twitter. I don't I don't check Twitter as much, but Discord is .robcreates, and then Twitter is robcreates76, I think. So just DM me it on there, and then just let me know when you DM me it. Probably not gonna review it on stream because I just got started here. I'm not sure how long of a stream I'm gonna do today because I've already been working most of the day. But yeah, feel free to send it over to me. All right. Let's delete this. Let's go ahead. Let's just re-download it here. Pop our head into DaVinci. Hopefully it works this time. It was working last night. It was working great. Are you a video editor, Kusha? Are you a video editor, vibe coder? Yeah, it's just not wanting to accept our path. I think probably what happened was I was building it on the Mac, and excuse me, it started using the Mac paths most likely. That's my guess. Coder. All right, cool, man. Yeah, are you coming from? Did you find the stream yourself? You coming from Tommy's stream? I know Tommy gave me a shout out on there. We kind of been going back and forth. Tommy's a dope guy. If you haven't seen him, you should check out his stream too. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna see if we can switch this because it's not pulling through on this, and that's not a massive deal. But that'll be like a 5-second fix, I think. But let's go ahead and see if we put it on auto detect, if it works through that. I know Figma's a little buggy with this stuff, so let's go ahead, select our files. Alright, it's just getting tedious to delete that, so I'm just going to put 2. And then let's bring this into DaVinci. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead, drag and drop this in here. Yeah, that's still broken too. So let me go ahead and let me make a copy of this. It's too bad. I wish that would work from there. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's not working. Okay. Yeah. I almost certainly know why it's not working. Let me go ahead and let me bring up our DaVinci plugins, my plugins, PNG version, boom. Go ahead and run the build, I believe I was on my Mac last. Alright, let's see if it does this. I think this is the reason why it's actually not working right now. But we'll find out pretty shortly. Right now, I'm on Windows. Whoops.
Turn off the camera. She has poo butt.
Alright guys, I'm gonna kill the video for a sec. But I'm still here. Alright, let's see what happens when we run this in, let me actually just refresh it. Boom, import from manifest. My plugins. This one. And manifest. Alright, so I probably gotta remember that coming from here. From my Mac. That's the biggest thing. Cam's coming back on in a minute.
Might be longer than a minute. She has lots of poop.
Getting really excited for what's going on with AI right now. Lots of cool stuff out there. See what different cool tools we can make for content creators, video editors, and then do some video editing ourselves. It's been a minute since I've done some video editing. Sort of. I mean, I've done a little bit here and there, but been a couple weeks since I've been really deep in it.
What are you doing? Kissing my phone? Weirdo. What the? She's kissing my phone. Yuck.
Alright, let's go ahead and let's delete that. Extract.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if this loader's working now. Should hopefully be working now. Otherwise we introduce another problem from going from Mac to Windows and back and forth so many times. But hopefully it's just working. So, go to this. Bring this in. Oh, and actually, did we check that box off in Figma? Yeah, we did. No, it's not working. Wait. It's lagging. Yeah, it's not working. I'm not sure why it's not working.
Kitty cat.
It was working good last night, so we definitely got to pop in here, see what the hell's going on. Let me just bring in one of these files real quick. Wait a second. Was that the wrong...
Stop.
That's not an accurate path, so I'm not sure why it's bringing that in to begin with. So maybe that just bugged. We gotta export this again. We're definitely gonna need to patch up some of these bugs here. Alright guys, cam's back on. Might have to debug this in Claude. I thought that this was working great last night when I was on my Mac. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, really. So, I guess we'll find out shortly. Alright, let me go ahead and download that as a zip. It's in here, extract. Let's see. Come on, chat. Hopefully it works this time. Make sure everything looks good. Everything looks good there. Yep, there's stuff on it. Alright, now let's go ahead and jump back into this. It already selected all our files, so we might as well just leave it. And let's put in the path here. Boom. I don't know, I feel like that wasn't lit up before, so maybe this will work this time. We should have been working on something else at this point because it should have been working. So I got it working on my Mac last night. Yeah, so Mystical, right now I'm making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It's for DaVinci Resolvers, you know, video editors, motion designers, but really for people that use DaVinci Resolve. And it's going to help you get your designs off Figma and onto DaVinci really fast, so that way you can work on the design process, or that way you can work on the animation process as opposed to the design process. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. So yeah, it was just a little bit of a bug. So the design comes over really good. Other than some of like these, I don't know, whatever these layers are. Maybe that's an opacity thing. Maybe it's a gradient thing or something. I'm not sure. We gotta look. Blending mode. So other than that and the text, yeah. Yeah, it is really cool, man. I think it's going to be really nice. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of use out of this. Are you a video editor yourself, vibe coder? See, we got some new people on the stream. We're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. If you've been following along, we've been making this a little while now. If you haven't been following along, we've still been making this a little while now. So that's what we're working on again today. We got pretty much the PNG stuff down. I mean, we can tweak it and get more precise with some of these. Whatever this is right here, whatever the problem with that is. Okay, dope. Yeah, Mystical, you're an editor? Awesome. Love to hear that, dude. Are you, use DaVinci or you use After Effects? Hopefully DaVinci. But I won't hate too much if you're using After Effects. I use them both, but mainly DaVinci. Very rarely do I open, Adobe stuff other than Photoshop or to kind of check or compare something. So I also want to ask you what kind of videos you make too. DaVinci and Premiere. Hopefully DaVinci is your main driver. I got my fingers crossed for it. What's up, guys? Looks like we got some more people on the stream. We got a new camera going. We're working on the Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. We're almost done here. We got a lot of the PNG stuff done. There's a couple things that we can do, and a couple more things we can do with the PNGs, and then the last thing that I think we're going to have to tackle is the text. But, I mean, overall, it's looking pretty good. I think the text is still manageable for the designs that we're having. It really isn't. Like, honestly, I feel like I could probably ship this right now. There are a couple bugs, like text stacking on top of each other that we got to get figured out. But, yeah, like I said, there's not that many bugs going on here. All right, so you do commercial work, ads mostly. Now it is, but most people are still on Premiere. And then you said move to DaVinci this winter. Awesome, dude. Yeah, DaVinci's where it's at. I think that we're probably going to get an update at NAB later in this next month or so. So DaVinci Resolve 21 could be coming out pretty soon, which is pretty dope. But DaVinci Resolve 20 is pretty cool. And then you said you do commercial work and ads. So are you just an editor or you go out and shoot the stuff too? Because I've done a little bit of both. I haven't done a lot of the shooting stuff, but I'm mainly on the editing side. But yeah, that's cool, dude. What kind of ads are you running? I know you said commercial. Like, do you mean like on TV ads, or are we talking like YouTube ads or Facebook ads? Both. Cool, dude. Yeah, that's cool, man. Mostly camera operator. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind being doing more of the in-camera stuff. I just tend to work like I like being up at night, and maybe it's just a limiting belief, but I feel like most business owners don't want to be up at 2-3 a.m. shooting or something like that. Or a lot of people just won't want to shoot in the dark, but maybe that's just a limiting belief. I don't know. So I just stick mainly to the editing side. Mostly camera operator, social media, Google, Facebook. Yeah, that's dope, dude. Maybe there's some stuff that I can learn from you, man. Where's your YouTube channel? No, I'm just kidding, but if you do have a YouTube channel, it'd be pretty cool. I'll check it out. What's going on, everybody? We're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. We're getting closer and closer to getting done with this by the second. We pretty much got down the PNGs, other than maybe some opacity things or whatnot. All the items come in as they should in the proper locations. And yeah, we might take a break from the PNGs and start looking at the text. No YouTube. Hey, it's all good, man. Maybe you'll have a YouTube channel someday. You can use it as your own little marketing thing there. Alright, let me get going into Claude. So, and let me make a copy of this as well, because I'm not sure if I made a copy or not. I think I did, but we'll make another one. Not gonna hurt. Alright, V3. Whoops, I shouldn't have copied that first. I should copy this first. Alright, we keep getting more and more people on this stream, so you'll probably hear me say this a lot, but we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin here, so that way you can edit faster. Really what it's going to help you do is get your designs out of Figma and just push them off to DaVinci as fast as you possibly can, so that way you can start the animation process where everything really matters. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's push this into the backups folder. And what we're going to do is maybe we can get, maybe what we can do is I can have it do whatever it did, what we did yesterday with the PNGs, and we can have it do the same thing with the text. But I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, because the text thing might be a size problem. Have a great night. I'll definitely come back to check out this project. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, brother. Definitely should hopefully be coming out with a launch sometime soon. Hopefully next month, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then I got some more stuff in the works on the website, so feel free to check that out. Alright, just going to do something on YouTube real quick, chat. Good job. I like. Just gonna get a poll going. If you're able to leave a like on this video, you know it means a lot. It's free and it helps me out a ton, so I greatly appreciate it if you're able to. Otherwise, just come, say hi, stick around, hang out, feel out the vibes. Alright, so let's see. Now we're going to get working on the text. So let me look if it's a sizing issue or not. still, because I know previously it was a little bit of both. I don't know, guys. That's pretty freaking close. We might not even have a massive text problem. That might be passable, really. Like, that's, what is that, like a freaking millimeter? Pretty damn close. Let's see how this one looks, though. This was the one that was effed up. Yeah, that one's still messed up. That also is really not messed up that much. But we'll see if we can fix that. So let me bop in here. We can always revert it. And actually, before we do that, I want to test out the other design too. So let's name this "Get the Full Version." It's because of the res issue with Fusion. What do you mean by that? So like the text, the whole comp is set by the background, and it's 2560 by 1440 for this project. But then what I think it ends up being is it's the design's coming from Figma, and it has different alignments. So some of the text have different alignments. And when you do the alignment in DaVinci, if we look at wherever this text is, it pushes the text into different... oh, wait, hold on. It pushes the text into different locations, you see? But it could be because of this... Actually, let me make sure. Is that 2560 by 1440? Yeah, so I mean that's the same resolution. Is that what you were thinking that maybe it could be? Because that's definitely a good idea. It definitely was a resolution issue in the past for sure. But I'm not sure it still is a resolution issue because it's like the same as the comp size. But let me know if you thought maybe I'm confused on what you mean by resolution issue. Maybe it could be something different. Fusion defaults it to 1080. Yeah, so Fusion will default it to 1080, 1920 by 1080. But that's if you don't have a background here. Like, I can set whatever I want the comp to be right here on this first background right there. And right now I have it set to whatever this is. Whatever resolution that is. Alright, cool. We got 6 people on here. If you guys are popping in here for the first time, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It looks about like it's almost done. Not too many issues that we gotta fix. But we still got a little bit ways to go. This is cool. I just started using Claude Code, and I was wondering if you could create DaVinci tools with it. Yeah, you can definitely create DaVinci tools with it. I will say that the API in DaVinci is not very friendly, so it does get a little complicated when creating stuff. But yeah, you definitely can create some cool stuff with it. Vibe code some plumbing repairs. Vibe code a field full of vegetables. Oops, can't do either. Yeah, you can't do that. Yet, at least. Maybe someday. Yeah, so let me show you the background connections. So all the backgrounds have the same thing. It's 2560 by 1440. They're all the same thing. Alright, so we got to figure out where this is real quick. So I'm going to need to go ahead and just kind of start disabling some things. Alright, that was pretty quick. It's one of these. Alright, so not that one. Joey, let me know what you create too, man. If you're able to create any cool tools with DaVinci. I made a few that I just haven't released yet. I can't remember if they're all standalone apps or whatnot, but they should be pretty cool. They're one of them's especially useful for DaVinci stuff. I only got one on my website right now, which is like, it's alright. But this one is definitely the best one that's coming out, and then I have another one that's going to be really useful. But who knows? Maybe you'll find the other one more useful than this one. I'm not sure. They're both pretty useful depending on what you do. So I suppose it's more of a matter of what you do. It could be due to the way that things are laid out. Yeah, so this is... It has the same layout as this text node. Merge provides better control over individual masks and operations for each layer, whereas multi-merge streamlines complex multi-layer composites. Oh, put the BG into a merge. I totally missed that part. Put the BG into a merge node. Merge has more control than P-merge. Wait, I'm not using a permitter merge. Or are you saying to use a P-merge? Oh. Yeah. Don't worry about the name, man. So these are actually not P-merges. That's just how they were named. I'm not really sure. This was all done in Claude, so Claude coded this. So that's just a renaming dynamic. These aren't actually P-merges. But I suppose we could use a multi-merge. Are you saying that maybe that would be more useful? I usually just use merges. Not gonna lie. I know that would make only like one node, but I feel like there would be a bunch of shit flying all over the place, especially with AI building this. Good grief, good luck bug hunting. Yeah, I've been bug hunting for a while, man. We're just trying to get this done, but honestly, I'd say it's pretty usable. Where it's at right now. Alright, what did we decide on? I keep getting thrown off here. That, and so some of the text shares the same positions. It's due to the reason this is happening, actually. I remember why this is happening. So the reason this is happening is because Figma can use like mixed fonts to make stuff. And this has a mixed font in it, so it's considering it like a new text node. Alright, so that's exactly what I need to tell. Let me find the exact node here. In here. Alright, heading, supporting text. Alright, let's go to the supporting text because this is where it is. wonder if we can copy it as CSS and we'll be able to fix it. Alright, so it looks like we're running into an issue in Figma to DaVinci with mixed fonts. When you run method 8 with mixed fonts in the SVG file, it will overlap the mixed font in a group as if it's starting its position from the first text node position, and then they're both overlapping. We need to consider the mixed font. Actually, wait, can we open up SVG files and take a look at like what they're gonna look like on Windows? Let me see that real quick, because this could be an overall just like SVG issue. What will happen? Is this gonna do the code, or that's not correct? That's not the right one. Hold on. 19. No, that comes out alright, so that's not the issue. We need to consider the mixed font. I'm trying to consider how to word this. This is like, honestly ends up being the hardest part of actually making this stuff, is figuring out how exactly to word specific things that I'm trying to say here. We need to consider the mixed font node to be next in line in position with all the other nodes. And maybe it's best to just give an example, because I don't know that that's going to make sense. For instance, we have text 1, which says hi in Comic Sans bold. Just say, total example, chat, like this is very random what I'm doing here. Then we have, we'll just recopy our Figma stuff in a minute. Text 2 and Comic Sans medium. Let me put quotes around this so I can differentiate between what I'm trying to say here. And then let's do the cat jumped over. And then we'll say this next one, we'll go back to text 3, and this one's gonna be we'll just say the bridge. say for instance text 1 starts at position x equals 0 in davinci. Let me fix this to be 1. Text 2 x equals 0.2. Text 3 x equals 0.4. Now this is just an example, but what you're currently doing is text 1 x equals 0 equals 0. Text 2 x equals 0 because you think it's a new font or text or something, and then text 3 is x equals 0.2, and this is wrong. Okay, I think that should give Claude a better idea. Now we're not using exact positions that you would be using here either. I just don't want it to fuck up the position of the text, because the position of the text is pretty good other than the overlapping crap. It's pretty close to being where it needs to be, so I think if we don't touch it, things might be better off. Looks like my camera just did something weird, this new camera, so let me know if it starts doing anything weird on stream. But yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, it started zooming in on random shit. Okay. Weird. Don't know why it did that. Alright, if you guys are new here, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. We've been building this in public for the past little while now. We're also building it off cam as well. But we've been doing a good amount in public. And yeah, so thanks for following along. Feel free to keep checking this out. We're not going anywhere yet. And we'll keep on plugging away here. Now we're not using exact positions that you would be using. That's kind of confusing. Now we're not using exact positions. Now I'm not using exact positions that you would be using. This is just an example. Okay, I think that's enough with the example talk. I might just feed it this. Honestly, I don't even think I need to feed it the Figma information, but if it comes up with a problem, we'll fix that as well. Let me just double check. Alright, so it looks like we're running into an issue in Figma to DaVinci with mixed fonts. When you run method 8 with mixed fonts in the SVG file, it'll overlap the mixed font in a group as if it's starting its position from the first text node position. Alright, whatever. We'll just send it. See what happens here. Sending it. Let's see what we got. stream looks like it's picking up some steam. Awesome. Let me know if the mic volume here is too loud. We had a weird little error going on with it today. So I had to boost that a bit because it wasn't making any sound whatsoever. Looks like my camera is bugging out a little bit. At least in like the, there's like an app for it. Oh, that's just virtual camera? Okay, turn that off. Testing out some things on it. Oh yeah, I don't want auto framing on. That's why it was fucking doing all this shit. I don't want it auto framing this shit. Boop. Pretty cool that I can do this with my camera now. I got this suggestion from Tommy. He's like a vibe code web developer. He's been streaming a lot on YouTube. Been watching a lot of his content, doing some really cool stuff. But I ended up picking up a camera that he recommended, which is really dope because I have a bunch of DSLRs that just sit right in front of the screen, and it's pisses me off because I can't see what the hell's going on the screen when I'm streaming half the time. Anyways, let me check on some of my other stuff while we are waiting for Claude here. So I'm just going to check out another project that I'm working on. Looks like that needs to be bug fixed as well. I gotta get OpenClaw set up so that way I can work on these at the same time. Just have that working in the background. If you guys are new here, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors, motion designers. Just make your job easier so that way you can get all your designs from Figma in DaVinci 1, 2, 3 really easy. And yeah, get to the part that actually matters, the animation process. Stop wasting time with all the grunt work. But feel free to pop your head in the chat, come say hi. It's kind of what makes it lively around here. We got a lot of people poking their head out in the chat today, which is nice. But love to hear from some more of you guys. Let me know what you guys got going on, if you're working on anything cool, and yeah. Alright, we'll let this thing burn through some more tokens. Let me check my Claude usage too, because Claude just released something saying that they're basically just like throttling all their users, or at least I heard that they released something like that. And I downloaded something new today, which should hypothetically keep my Claude usage at the minimum. So far so good. We're at 30%. So it doesn't feel like it's burning massively. Pretty great. Just responding to somebody on YouTube real quick. Alright. Awesome. Alright, guys, if you've seen the stream before, if you haven't seen the stream before, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. This is for DaVinci Resolvers, editors, motion designers. You know, what this is going to do is it's going to save you some time from exporting your designs from Figma, so that way you can do the work that really matters and really jump into DaVinci and start working on the animations. Yo, yeah, dude, what's going on, man? I saw you from Tommy's stream, brother. Is your name Mo, or it says mom in the front, so I could read either Mo or Mom. Mom Kadir, Mom Kadar, or Mo. What should I call you, man? But thanks for popping in, dude. Appreciate it. Right now we're building a plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, which is alright, Mo, cool. Yeah, cool, dude. Yeah, right now we're building a plugin for DaVinci Resolvers. It's a video editing application. I actually teach people how to use DaVinci Resolve, so and make videos. So we're just making the motion design process and the video editing process easier for those people. But DaVinci does not play well with like its APIs and stuff, so we kind of got to do all this stuff in a little bit of a creative way when making it. But yeah, appreciate you jumping into the stream, dude. That's dope. I think we saw... I forget who else we saw from Tommy's stream. I know he's been in here a couple times. He's in Tommy's Discord. Are you in Tommy's Discord, by the way, Mo? Yeah, same as Overlord. Exactly. So you're familiar. Yeah. It's literally the same thing as Overlord, except for DaVinci. Or as close as we can get to that, at least. Do you edit videos, man? Or are you just familiar with the software here? I'm very curious. Come on. Yeah, you're in his Discord? Okay, cool, man. So I'll probably see you in there. Let me see. I'm looking right now. Oh, it was Garuda was the other guy that jumped on the stream. Tommy jumped on the stream too, actually. Yo, what's going on, Tommy? The whole gang's here. We're We're using that new cam, man. New cam you recommended. It came in fast, dude. Yeah, thank you, man. You're a 3D motion designer, 15 years in. Oh shit, dude. So what are you using? Are you using like Blender? Using Houdini? What software are you using? I haven't I've very lightly dabbled in Blender. Yeah, dude, go get the soup. I think you said yeah, the OBS came in so fast, bro. It came in so quick. Oh, 2 years, 2 weeks. Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. I actually started getting more energetic as the stream started here. Crazy. I think once I start screaming, the soup and cake. Yeah, you can't forget the cake, dude. I think you said tomato soup today, right? Or was that yesterday? I was following for a while, so I think I might have caught it. Way better? Yeah. Thanks, man. It's better for me too because the camera is so teeny. I mean, you know how small this thing is. Before um before it was like blocking like both of my screens. So I had to be like this, like kind of like moving around like a freaking ninja. Right now I'm using the Shure MV7 microphone. The first one. I think they have a plus version too, which is like the USB-C version. But this one's the Shure MV7. Oh, okay. Ninja Vibe Coder. Yeah. That's what we're doing, man. Nice. I'm looking at that brand. Yeah, this one's really good. And then the what is it? SM7B or something like that. That was the other one that I was considering. I can't remember why I got this one and not the other one. But yo, it really is a whole gang here. Facts. What up, dude? Tommy, man, you brought everybody over here. Thank you, brother. So the plugin's going good. Obviously you can see I only got the one Claude window. I don't have the I only got one Claude window going. We're trying to not burn as much of the Pro plan as we can. But what, baby?
Can I kick you?
Hey, hang on one sec. Sorry. I'll be right back. Alright, we back. Hope you didn't go anywhere. So yeah, I forget what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah, we only got the one Claude set up, you know, for now. But hopefully we'll get some more Claudes going in the future. I saw somebody put in a request for like the desktop app so that way you can get more of the sessions going at the same time. So hopefully that comes out pretty soon. Otherwise, I'm going to start working on the OpenClaw. I got I just realized I got some other computers just kind of sitting around, so I can probably... What the fuck? Wait, hold on. The camera just like did like a weird zoom on my face. I think I must have done like a gesture or something. Hold on, I gotta figure out where the fuck this thing is. Tommy, this thing's tracking my hand signals, man. Have I tried using Minimax M2 or M2.7 in OpenClaw? So I really haven't really even tested OpenClaw that much. I was gonna set it up like the other day. I said in Tommy's stream, but I didn't end up even fully setting it up. Not gonna lie. Hold up L sign with the hand. Will it actually? I thought I did disable it. That's a weird thing. I don't even know why it's happening to begin with, but maybe because I switched it to simple mode. I had to like, there's like two modes for the application. There's like pro mode and simple mode. Maybe once I switched. It says it's gonna restart. I'll just leave that on for now. But I'll play around with it after stream. I was wondering how you got like all the close-ups on screen and whatnot. Oh, he's trolling? Oh, motherfucker. I swear it's the L sign. It's gotta be the W, man. W streamers only. I think I'm gonna literally burn through my I think I'm gonna burn through like all my Claude credits right now on this one prompt that I'm throwing in here. That's the thing. I dropped if you guys are in Tommy's Discord, I dropped like the new I dropped a MCP server that's supposed to cut down on Claude costs because they just came out with like saying something that they're making you use more usage and they're throttling people. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. I feel like we've been blowing through usage a lot faster. For sure. This is taking a while, dude. It's really thinking about this. If you on a budget, you can use other mode inside Claude Code. Yeah, I don't want to use... Oh, wait. You're talking about like LLMs and shit? I thought you were talking about Haiku for a second. No, we're going to get the max plan at some point. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. It's probably not going to be today. It's probably going to be when I start working on some other projects. Because this one, the project that I'm working on, other than right now, I usually have something to work on in the background. Like, hey, this isn't working. And I got to kind of figure it out in my head first before I even input anything into Claude. So, for this one, we're pretty smooth sailing for now. But, and plus the other models just like, Claude's been the only one that's actually been able to figure shit out for this plugin. So, I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely going to fuck around with the other models on some other stuff. Dude, Mythos is going to be crazy, dude. If Claude is this insane now, I don't even know what it's going to be. It's going to be insane. Plus, GPT is launching Spud, too. So I'll have to see what that is, too. So that's the other one. I know Claude's in the lead now. Excuse me. And they might stay in the lead. Like, I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying, like, we might have 2 back-to-back crazy-ass launches, which will be pretty dope for sure. But yeah, the LLM that I'm fucking around with right now is, what the hell is it called? It's like Nematron something. Let me see. It's... Oh, and I actually can't see in this program anymore. Yeah, it's Nematron something. It's one of the new NVIDIA LLMs. Because I got a pretty beefy PC, so I can run that. I mean, I can't run. I don't have multiple GPUs, so I can't run like Kimi K or something like that. But we're trying Nematron, and then I'm also gonna try one of the. I played around with Quen slightly. We haven't touched the LLMs too much. That's gonna be for when we set up OpenClaw more, I think. You checked 4.2. 4.2 what? Grok? Grok is really good for researching things on Twitter. I heard. I haven't even played around with it yet. I mean, I played around with Grok on Twitter, but I haven't played around with like Grok as like an API or like anything like that. Have you messed with it? Let me see. I feel like the model that I'm using of what the hell is it called? What is this thing called? Is it Open Llama? Is that? Let me see if that's the new one that I would. Let me see what I've been using. I think it's this one. Nematron Cascade 2. Updated a week ago. Oh, and that's Minimax 2.7. That's the other one that you've been talking about. So maybe I gotta try that one too. One of the other ones that I've downloaded, I think, is Quen 3.5. And I have the 27 or the 35B version on my computer. We're going to do the local stuff for a little bit. And I might pull the trigger on a max plan. Well, I'm definitely going to pull the trigger on the max plan at some point. But I might test out Kimi K 2.5 as well. Check it out now, man. Nematron 3 Super. Alright, man. Get a good night's rest in. And we'll catch you tomorrow on stream. What's the hardware? So, right now I have a 3090 in here. I got an NVIDIA 3090. And then, I don't know. What is my CPU? I can't remember. I got 64 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure, unless I upgraded it to more. Let's see. Night, Tommy. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I heard Cascade was like the good one to test, so wanted to test that one out. I forget what it was about it. I think it uses less parameters or something. But I don't know. I don't understand everything, so I'm not positive that that's what it is. Oh, you got a 3090 too? Yeah, dude. 3090 gang. Let's go. You gotta have a 3090 when you're editing videos. At least, I swear, man. I mean, you don't have to, but pretty rough. I know not everybody has one, but I feel like this thing can even be slow sometimes when I'm making videos. Okay, you have the FE version? Let me look that up. I don't know if I've seen the FE version. $3090 FE. Oh, so it's a Founders Edition. Yeah, used to make money mining ETH. That's exactly why I bought this, dude. That's exactly why I bought this computer. To literally mine ETH. I have another computer with a 1660 Super before. I was going to just buy two of the 3090s at the time, but I ended up getting one 3090, and then I ended up getting an ASIC. I forget which ASIC I got. It was like 12 grand at the time. I can't remember what the hell it was. But that thing was pretty fucking expensive. So I got one of those. Pulled the trigger on that too late, definitely. And it kept... I had it hosted by a company called Compass. I don't know if you heard of them. But they were hosting that for a bit. And shit just kept breaking on it. So I had to just keep repairing it. And eventually I just said, fuck it. Just send me it. And I'm just going to get rid of it. So I literally just... I could have got some money for it. My fiance actually got upset with me because I actually just, even though it was broken, I just pretty much gave it away for free. I'm like, all right, $5 and you guys got this. But they were selling on Facebook Marketplace at the time for still like $1,200, I think. So, but, oh well. Sometimes I do random shit like that. Like, I'll just be like, alright, if you come pick it up in, like, fucking 30 minutes, I'll give it to you for $5. I just want it out of here. And it definitely went. So, I got my objective accomplished. But yeah, those things were fucking expensive, dude. It was like a car. Shit ran louder than a car too when you plugged it fucking in, dude. Thing's loud as fuck. Shit's like a fucking supercar. Definitely not a sleeper. That's for sure. What's going on, guys? Looks like we got some more people on the stream. We're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin right now. And, you know, we're getting a little bit closer. We got the PNGs and stuff officially lining up in DaVinci. Last thing we're working on is the text. We're going to see if we can get that going. Oh, yeah. Guy got lucky that day. He said that he was going to use it, but I don't know. I don't know if he was actually going to use it or if he was going to sell it. But either way, dude, happy for him. Happy to see that thing go. Just taking up space in my house. So, yeah, we had to get rid of that thing for sure. But the internet money was... The crypto internet money was cool while that lasted, man. I didn't make a lot off crypto. I actually ended up losing a lot of money off crypto. But NFTs were where it was at. I went hard as fuck in NFTs. Alright, so build is clean, blah 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 blah. Vars multi-text detects when SVG has multiple text elements, each mixed font segment exported separately. In that case, each element's position is already encoded in its own transform X. Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. Off mining or off of NFTs? Oh, with NiceHash. Yeah, I used NiceHash a little bit. I was using, I forget what the other one was. Something Miner, maybe? But I use NiceHash too. in the end, I use Nice Ash. For the most part, I would use whatever the hell the miner thing was. Alright, what the fuck was I doing? Figma. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta get this going first. I gotta test this real quick. Which one did you say to download, by the way? Which one did you say? I gotta scroll back into chat. Or are you saying let's get the agentic cache now? Maybe that's what you're saying. Oh, I thought you were saying like download like a model now and like have it look like a local model right now on my computer. I thought that's what you were saying, Cash. Sorry, I'm building in parallel. Got you. I feel you, bro. All right, I gotta test that out. But yeah, let's get the agentic cache, brother. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I've been missing my 2021 money like crazy. Minimax 2.7. Okay. I'll have that one booted up in the background then. Right after we get done with this, testing this, I'll start, while this is going real quick. Oh, it's a cloud model or a cloud model, so I don't even need to do anything. Whoops. Might be too heavy for local dev. Yeah, I think it's just cloud, man. I'm not sure if you can use it locally. Maybe I clicked off that too quick. Maybe you already thought about it, but your plugin could support importing Illustrator files in the future too. No, I did not think about that. So I'm gonna write that down. I got like a little note of some different ideas of different things. Because I don't... Well, actually, the plugin is inside of Figma, though. That's the only thing. Though maybe we can run it outside of Figma. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I might have to consider that, because a lot of people use Illustrator as well. That's a good idea. Alright, what were we doing? We were testing here. Oh shit, wait, I just started the whole process over again. Whoops. Got thrown off. Open Pencil is Figma. You can put Claude code inside. That can help. Open Pencil. I think I'm connected to like Claude's MCP right now. Or not Claude's MCP, I mean interesting. I'm connected to like Figma's MCP right now. Interesting. Okay. I gotta take a look at this. I'm not sure that we even need to do too much in Figma anymore, actually. I think like the majority of what we need to do at this point is all like davinci focused. I think we pretty much got the Figma side of things down. It's just converting all the things to a what's it called? Setting file. No, you're good, dude. I need to know this. This stuff is really good because I mean you don't have any idea how much of a fucking pain in the ass this has been to build. You know, we've been working on it for 11 days on stream, but off stream, I couldn't even tell you how many days we've been working on that. And like, it's not like little 2-hour days. You know, that's what you see on the stream, maybe 2-3 hour days. Like, half the time we're giving this like a nice little 12-hour chunk or a 17-hour chunk. And going weeks back, we were definitely spending some time on this. You should start streaming, dude. It's the way everything's moving, man. What would you want to stream? Vibe code and stuff, or are you doing something else? I'm gonna bookmark that shit though, cause I did bookmark it, cause I might have to do something else. Yeah, you should do it, man. You should start building in public. I try to stream as much as I can. I'm actually gonna get kicked out of this room in a little bit because I share a room with my daughter in my house right now for this. So sometimes I stream up here, sometimes I stream downstairs, and there's always some sort of commotion going on. So I'm just trying to stream as much as I can without getting totally fried. But that is always a struggle. I like that. Just got a kid running around for now, you know? Oh, you the man. Just answer my excuse. do you have kids too? Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, you know, I don't have as much space as I would like right now. I'm still living back at home with my fam too, so we got to get out of here pretty soon, hopefully, and then hopefully we can get a lot more room. Got a little girl. Yeah, me too, man. Got a little girl as well. I love her, dude. She's running around a lot. She's like, I think she's 1 year and like 3 months or 4 months. She was born in February last year, so yeah, that's cool, dude. How old's your daughter? Thank you, man. Thank you. Same with yours. Oh, one. Oh, and I think I see a dot there too. So, 1 dot something. That's great, dude. 1.5. Yeah, so they're pretty close. That's awesome, dude. Kids are great, dude. They're a lot of work, but I love her to death. She's amazing. And my fiance's amazing too. She helps out so much. It doesn't get better, man. Alright, so this is the problem. So I literally just fed it like that prompt. And we've been working at this text for like days. It just does not want to stop overlapping. So we're probably going to have some sort of aha moment at some point, whether on stream or off stream, but we'll be like, that's it. And then I'll feed Claude one thing, and then I'll be like, alright, we're going to actually fix it now. You make backups? Oh, do I make backups? Yeah. So I have a ton right now. I don't back everything up, but like I've iterated through a bunch of different versions of this so far. And then some of them just weren't even relevant, so I just deleted them. But then we got like 20 something of this new version in here. But I feel like I make backups pretty frequently. And I don't know if I can automate that too. Maybe there's a better way of making the backups. Like, do you know... I know I put my website on, like, GitHub. That was the first time I ever... I played around with GitHub, like, slightly in the past, but not that much. So I use /compact sometimes. I haven't used /context. What is /context? Shit. You know Claude MD? Yeah, the Claude MD file? Yeah. Yep. I haven't messed with it that much.
She's really upset. She got to go to bed. She's
What'd you say?
She's been screaming. She wants to go to bed.
Okay. All right, the global one. Yeah, I've asked like Claude to adjust it in certain ways. I believe I've heard it talked about in videos and stuff. Yeah, I think unfortunately that's gonna be all she wrote for tonight's stream, at least for. Yeah, I'll definitely ask Claude about it. I gotta pop out of this room now. My daughter's apparently getting a little bit cranky. You wanna pop on stream? You could pop on stream. I'll send it over to you. I'll move the camera in your direction and force you.
No.
But no. Alright, we didn't get a massive amount done. I think we only did like one Claude prompt, but I did want to pop on here and like show the update of the Figma to DaVinci stuff. But yeah, my daughter's about to jump in bed. Yeah, take care, Mo. See you later, Fax. I'm just going to close this out real quick with my website real fast. And we're going to change some stuff on this. It still needs some work, like the pricing and stuff. We're going to switch around and stuff. And some of the stuff on here. Take care, brother. But yeah, basically, if you guys are looking for any DaVinci Resolve training, if you're struggling with any sort of issues and you can't really figure it out, I opened up the Creator Accelerator, which is basically a one-on-one program with me where you get direct access to me, pretty much unlimited through Discord or WhatsApp, whatever your cup of tea is. And we can kind of go over your problems as well as book in monthly calls. And yeah. There's also a bunch of project files and scripts and tools and stuff on my website. Or I say a bunch, there's only a couple right now, but there will be a lot soon. And then last thing, if you're looking to work with me, if you got a project, you got a website, you got some videos that you need done for your company or whatever, so that way you can make some money, you know, I'm happy to make it for you in AI. Feel free to pop on the done for you section on my website and kind of handle that with you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.